Amitav Ghosh, is a Bengali Indian author best known for his work in English fiction. Life: Amitav Ghosh was born in Calcutta on July 11, 1956 in a Bengali Hindu family, to Lieutenant Colonel Shailendra Chandra Ghosh, a retired officer of the pre-independence Indian Army, and was educated at the Doon School, St. Stephen's College, Delhi, Delhi University, India, the Delhi School of Economics and St. Edmund Hall, Oxford, where he was awarded a D.Phil. in social anthropology under the supervision of Peter Lionheart. His first job was at the Indian Express newspaper in New Delhi. Ghosh lives in New York with his wife, Deborah Baker, author of the Laura Riding biography In Extremis, The Life of Laura Riding, and a senior editor at Little, Brown and Company. They have two children, Leela and Nayan. He has been a fellow at the Centre for Studies in Social Sciences, Calcutta, and Centre for Development Studies in Trivandrum. In 1999, Ghosh joined the faculty at Queen's College, City University of New York, as Distinguished Professor in Comparative Literature. He has also been a visiting professor to the English Department of Harvard University since 2005. Ghosh subsequently returned to India, began working on the Ibis trilogy, of which 2 volumes have been published to date, Sea of Poppies and River of Smoke. He was awarded the Padma Shri by the Indian government in 2007. In 2009, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. Work: Ghosh is the author of The Circle of Reason, The Shadow Lines, The Calcutta Chromosome, The Glass Palace, The Hungry Tide, and Sea of Poppies, the first volume of the Ibis trilogy, set in the 1830s, just before the Opium War, which encapsulates the colonial history of the East. Ghosh's latest work of fiction is River of Smoke, the second volume of the Ibis trilogy. Most of his works deals with an historical setting, especially in the context of Indian Ocean world. In an interview with Mahmood Courier, he said, "It was not intentional, but sometimes things are intentional without being intentional. Though it was never part of a planned venture and did not begin as a conscious project, I realize in hindsight that this is really what always interested me most, the Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the connections and the cross-connections between these regions." Awards and recognitions: The Circle of Reason won the Prix Copyright Dice as a copyright ranger, one of France's top literary awards. The Shadow Lines won the Sahitya Akademi Award and the Ananda Puraskar. The Calcutta Chromosome won the Arthur C. Clarke Award for 1997. Sea of Poppies was shortlisted for the 2008 Man Booker Prize. It was the co-winner of the Vodafone Crossword Book Award in 2009, as well as co-winner of the 2010 Dan David Prize. River of Smoke was shortlisted for Man Asian Literary Prize 2011. Ghosh famously withdrew his novel The Glass Palace from consideration for Commonwealth Writers' Prize, where it had been awarded the Best Novel in Eurasian section, citing his objections to the term Commonwealth, and the unfairness of the English language requirements specified in the rules. Subsequently, he landed in controversy over his acceptance of the Israeli Literary Award, the $1 million Dan David Prize. Ghosh's notable non-fiction writings are In an Antique Land, Dancing in Cambodia and At Large in Burma, Countdown, and The Imam and the Indian. Bibliography, references. External links: Philosophy and Politics of Science, Mutation in Amitav Ghosh's The Calcutta Chromosome, official website, excerpt from River of Smoke and Guernica magazine, Sea of Poppies at Farah, Strauss and Giroux site, Amitav Ghosh in Emory University site, interview with Amitav Ghosh on cnnibniv.com on his book Sea of Poppies, Amitav Ghosh's blog on Indie People, books written by Amitav Ghosh.